One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Kept it, and he's past the marker. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. The Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Man, It doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Quick toss. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On the option. Got room to work. Turning it on. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Wow, gutsy call that time by the offense. They're going option on 3rd and long, and the defense is going to watch the film. They're going to be kicking themselves. Nobody was accounting for the quarterback. That was an easy reading decision for him to go get the first down and keep this drive alive.
Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
And you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here they're trying to get it to the edge.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up to throw. He's got him this time. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gets the back moving. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got his man. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
Yo.
Thank you very much. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Rides the back on the option. The give. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wants to go up top. He's got it for the two-point conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Navy will go back on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Gentry. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Motion from the back. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Unloads to the wide
D, nigga.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love
yes, sir.
Defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on
how I lose to who?
They knock it down. You get the ball anyways.
I won.
Nice job by the defender.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense.
Tripping, nigga. Tripping old nigga. It's like, no. Yeah, I won. He said, in the post, he said, almost let it get away. My team is actually nice. I just don't have a quarterback. Well, my offense is nice. I just don't have a quarterback. But my offense is nice.
It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to
I do play. Oh, no, I don't play you. I keep forgetting you're not Michigan. I play Michigan.
Right back to the left. This time
why they change your schedule?
Ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job of contained by this defense. But in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into.
Wait, what you mean by the schedule's ass? Yeah, I got like
the full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense to the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 40.
Wait, sorry, who is Bama?
And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. connection to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap in with you soon too. I'm gonna need to learn how to build a team. I finally got my scheme together, and I gotta build.
In scoring position on 1st and goal.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season
Who, the Thunder?
so good. 1-0 a week ago, right?
It's crazy how I feel like them niggas got dramatically better and the Pacers got dramatically worse.
But this unit looks dialed in.
Like, them games be like 30-point margins. I end up betting on y'all.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Bet on Paul George to get 3 threes. Nigga has zilch. I should have bet on Embiid. I wasn't bugging.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Yeah, but that shit shouldn't make you be like, I think we 3 and 15. Like, that shit is.
He'll pull it down, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock's running.
I mean, we had a lot of injuries. Neesmith hurt, Tubman hurt. Like, there's like 7 people hurt. It's like 7 people hurt, but I would have thought, like, I don't know, maybe like 500. But the Thunder, on the other hand, them niggas was 1 game away from losing the finals, and these niggas is 23-1. Like, that's insane.
Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, my bad.
Target over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first
And it's
down.
crazy because y'all first 2 games went into like double OT, and then after that, shit just been a wrap.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Complete in the middle.
She about to get traded. That's how it went. I done seen this cycle before. Nah, when you start talking about the player, that's when you get traded.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short.
When you became a super fan of KD, that nigga got traded.
Gets the back moving. They'll run the option.
Yo.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this
Clip was really.
offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good
How did he
job
leave?
that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not
He's gonna
enough
be
to stop
gone.
the
He's
offense
gone.
from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Nah, it's funny. When I was texting you, though, Aaron, I was thinking about. Remember how like a few years ago you was talking about like how all these people on the Thunder was like super nice.
The option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but
Cause I'm like, well, I don't really watch the game, but I was reading something. They was like, this team got like they might have the best record in history. Like on FanDuel, I think you can bet them niggas have won like 78 games.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Gentry. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Navy.
And that was a really big.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't understand it.
And their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard. But you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, come out in the second half now, trying to build on that.
I mean, I felt like the Pacers played team ball.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21.
He said that guy.
He would have picked up just taking the touchback.
But Shea not playing tonight, I don't think.
Back to winning those close games.
That's crazy, like, in terms for, like, Indiana sports, like, that nigga Halliburton tore his ACL. Tore his Achilles, and now Daniel Jones tore his Achilles.
Man on the option. The pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, but I'm saying them niggas is in the same state. Like think if you live there and you like a fan of both teams. You like, all right, we went to the finals, but now the Colts 7-1. Now that nigga towards Achilles.
Dances away to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as
But he tore it in the other leg. Like that's the crazy part.
OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle box.
Well, they said in the NBA is because of like the pace of the game.
Nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Shoots it to the left. Working a little foot magic.
Which I guess the Pacers can't. The Pacers probably enemy number 1 as far as that goes. But the pace.
You saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down.
Nah, I think AP tore his ACL.
Stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground.
Nah, that was ACL. KD tore his ACL, and I feel like he basically returned to form. He tore his Achilles. But like Kobe was done. That he.
Second down. Looking to go up top in times running out in the half. Man down the middle.
Yeah, that's probably
They're
true.
gonna stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took
Because Tatum tore his shit. Dame tore his Achilles. 2 people on the Pacers tore their Achilles. That nigga Wiseman, that nigga probably done too.
They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Turns it loose deep. Snags it inside the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense.
I bet for Braun to get 20
really
tonight.
nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now.
That wasn't as good as you would think.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance
His over-under was like 18. It was like 17 and 8. Would y'all see when that nigga put 15? That nigga put 15 recs on him to score 15 or more.
Time here in the first half. They're going to have to
10 or more. 10 or more.
It's on the board before the break. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. And he'll just get rid of
And it was something stupid too. He bet like 15,000 to win 500. Nigga said it was a free 500.
They had lost nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one shouldn't be too taxing. A 23-yard try.
It was something like that.
Just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now
That nigga was like,
it is even bigger.
that nigga was like, if somebody put 500 on the ground, would you take it?
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
That's like today, like with the college football playoffs, like the odds for Notre Dame not to make the playoffs, like if you bet $100, that shit was paying like $1,200.
And here comes the Navy offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive.
But it's funny, like, so it's like the thing that was weird. The thing that was weird with this is like Notre Dame was so heavily favored to make the playoffs, but everybody on TV thought they weren't. So I'm like conflicted because usually that shit is like a line. Like it's never like a team is like a 25-point favorite and niggas like, yo, they about to lose outright. So I'm conflicted, like, but them niggas actually lost. Them niggas actually didn't make it. Like that shit was easy money.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting
NBC.
for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
You try and watch my homeboy.
Now on the option. He did
I don't know which channel that's on.
Stonewall on third down.
Y'all see my boy Shador today?
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism.
Niggas definitely
that's gonna be an
sabotage
easy
the game,
first
but he still
down pickup
balled.
on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And he keeps
Yo,
it
like,
himself.
yo, this nigga drove him down the field in a 2-minute drill. Niggas put Junkins in a wildcat. That nigga forgot to play. Yo, Stefanski gotta go.
But just a good job by the quarterback finding space. He didn't need to pitch it. Takes it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. That's it.
I be doing dumb shit. Why do I bet on niggas like Noah Gray?
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
And this nigga had the shit and dropped it. I just be like, I'd rather bet on one nigga that had to get one catch throughout the whole game than these niggas that had to get catch.
They keep the drive going.
Sends it back in motion.
No, it don't, but I'm saying, like,
Not a whole
then you gotta worry about injuries. Like, who did I bet on earlier? Oh, the nigga Jaden Daniels. Like, nigga got hurt. Like,
Play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open.
but why would they even play him though? Like, that's weird.
It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make
Like that injury. Like, I don't care if the doctor said he was ready or not. Like, that injury was too nasty. If you don't got nothing
play on third and long.
to play for, where you shouldn't even be playing. Like, I feel like psychologically, that's probably a hard injury to come back from.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Throwing right. It's caught. Man, this sophomore quarterback
Who?
unleashed a cannon.
I don't know, but he hurt his arm.
And or zone. If you throw with timing,
And I'm just saying, like, when everybody's seeing that, niggas like, yo, that's a season-ending injury. Like, I'm saying, even if he was healthy, like, I feel like psychologically, like,
Down to the 26
niggas could have just let that nigga just smack on that joint.
They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first.
Like, I feel like that shit's like, after you break your arm, like, even after your shit is good, like, you just gotta get reacclimated to doing regular shit, like, without thinking about breaking your arm.
Get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
dang right. Stay patient.
They didn't say if he broke it again, but he wasn't moving it. Like, I think he probably
Don't abandon the run.
re-aggravated or something. I don't know that he broke it again, because he didn't break it the last time. He just dislocated it.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On the option.
Nigga Dale just giving it out.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And That just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's
They said
so
CJ Stroud looked like a
precise,
dyke.
right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Let's it go to the end zone.
Yo, come on with that dumb shit, bro. There's no way he should have caught that touchdown, bro. That man coverage was sticky.
Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
Yo, Dale, why you let them cheat me out of Miami like that, bro?
But you're dang right.
I hold you accountable for
big.
that.
A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post
They
him
changed
up.
the rules.
Linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out
Let
of
them
the end zone.
let them niggas cheat me out the squad. Yo, they changed the rules, bro. Like, that shit was weird.
They'll start this drive from the 18.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't even show the wheel. Niggas hit me up talking about yo, pick your team, Miami, Oklahoma, gone. Like a word.
To the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll try the left side. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain
That wasn't
on
even
that
the fluke part.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a
The fluke part was that they let people keep their team if they wanted Miami or Oklahoma. It's never been like that.
Getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gee. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Yeah, but that's only if you suggest it for the job. You can't. Nah, whatchamacallit, that's how Prey got USC. I don't know. I feel like if you in the wheel, you in the wheel. Like,
the give to the tailback.
well, that's the. But that's what I'm saying. That's the risk.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and
No. All right, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, okay, you know Tyler Self, right? He have Washington, right? So he wanted to be able to get on the wheel, but not risk losing Washington, is what I'm saying. No, it should be, if he wants his chance to get Miami, then he's putting Washington at risk. I mean, nigga, the wheel, they don't do a randomizer in real life either. The fuck?
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment. They get the tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Working that left side now.
You don't gotta like, yeah, you're right, yeah.
A great catch and run for 6.
Nigga said they beat the line.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to
What
just
up?
play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count.
Yo.
They mixed it up.
Nigga Aaron ain't want to give me his word, bro.
That is huge for their win.
I'm about to just start betting on them niggas every night.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
And this shit is like, you remember that year the Warriors was like dumb nice?
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why
I feel like because people still be like, people still think stars.
To get back in this football game.
Rushes on him.
I think it's because people like still be like thinking stars. Like,
Territory knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's
Dirk,
gonna have
Dirk.
to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And you can
What about
see
Dirk
the
Nowitzki?
offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 20.
not stars.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
On the 05 team?
A little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They just keep firing. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even.
I think without shit, they still a playoff team.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On the option.
I'm that Nick.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. Touchdown, Navy! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of
Like, I feel like if Boston had like a system, they'd be straight.
takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
I think Boston and the Thunder. I mean, the Thunder and the Pacers was a good finals, but I feel like the Thunder and that'd have been a good finals. Like, it ended up being a good series game-wise, but I kind of felt like the Thunder was kind of playing like they always knew like they could just turn, like they was going to win.
Last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the
But they was already down 3-1.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested
Why y'all make the way the
catch,
Knicks
but he
play?
shows really strong hands on that one.
Shit, you used to like Harden.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right.
Nigga said, do you want
They
beats?
finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this
They got-
offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Wow.
I'll go hard, but I make it look.
What
about that nigga Carl Anthony Towns?
We knew they had a lot of
Boy,
playmakers
cataract.
coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the ground, he's got it again. They get him stopped at the 20.
Nigga Towns said I go hard, but I make it look.
5 yards. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping
They said that
the
nigga was
clock to save
zesty.
as much time as possible for
The
their
zesty
offense.
triple-double.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. Got enough space. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You might have had a credit.
The aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative.
I think they gave up.
Very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
No wing stop. What you know about wing stop, nigga?
Navy will go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and
Yo,
Jesse
Dale, you watch the Diddy doc?
Great balance. You know, run and pass.
Oh, yo, it's so funny because I asked my mom and she said the same shit. Like, what is? Yeah, I feel like I told her. I feel like old people, like y'all don't wanna accept that the people y'all was supporting, the people y'all was supporting was on foul shit.
Working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27.
So why you don't want to watch it?
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
There's people in there that's supporting Diddy though.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
I know I'm saying, but it's in there. Like it ain't like it's like.
It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much
All right,
time to throw
I'm not saying that, but do you know like how the documentary is designed though?
But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to it,
So
hitting
yeah,
it,
so I don't think you can say that then. That's what I'm saying. Like some of it is new footage. So
He's got it.
no. When I say it's new footage, so all right, when I say it's new footage, like they're showing like the days before he was arrested. So that's just like him unscripted. Like they showing when he was in New York.
From inside the red zone. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Trying to bully their way in.
No.
And he takes it in for the score.
I agree with you, but I'm saying it talks about. So okay,
The
but
offense did their
okay.
part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock.
So when
they're within
okay,
strike
so
distance still
so let me say this.
game.
Goes to the option. And he'll run it in for the deuce.
So let me say this. Let me say this.
75-yard drive.
I think he's definitely a bad person.
With a 1-yard plunge. Just under a minute and a half to
No,
play.
nigga, I think he a bad person just for the domestic violence.
Onside kick.
I don't know, but I would call them bad people.
They'd hope
Yeah,
to
I think if he- I think-
bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
No, I think you can grow. I think you could grow from that. But I'm saying I think that specific act was bad. Like I don't have to defend that act that he did.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you can watch. So
Can start to build a little bit.
correct. So if that's your, if this is that's what I'm saying. So if that's your perspective, so okay, the documentary might show domestic violence. No. But let me fit. No, I don't understand. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but you got to remember, it's okay because I still got
No,
the lead. Now I just
that's what don't make sense to me, because this is what I'm saying. If you watch it and you say, okay, the domestic violence don't deem him as a bad person, like you don't. Hold up, just let me finish what I gotta say. If you watch that documentary and you don't deem that to make him as a bad person, like that could just be your conclusion. But I think out of the 4-hour documentary, I think it would be something in there that you might learn. It might make you feel positive about Diddy. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it might not. If how you just stated is like, I think is making him spun him in a bad light, and the things that. Well, yeah, the documentary is made. The documentary is made to put him in a bad light. What I'm saying is, you might watch, from the way you explaining it, you might watch the things that people are saying is negative and think of them as like not that bad, like they happened forever ago. So I don't think you would leave thinking them differently, but I think you would still learn. There would still be stuff that's talked about in the documentary that you probably don't know about. Is what I'm saying.
The RPO, it's complete.
I get that.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to
Correct, but what I'm trying to, I get that. So what I'm trying to say is, again, a large part of the documentary is those last few days before he got arrested. So, like I said, I've heard about, he might have set Tupac up. I saw the Cassie video. I'm saying having that paired with the days leading up to him being arrested was a different perspective. And the footage of him before he got arrested was never released. It was only released in the documentary. So I'm saying that has to be something, as yourself as knowing a lot about Diddy and his history of Diddy, I'm saying the footage of him the days before he got arrested is another perspective. And like I said, you might watch it and have the same opinion on it. I just thought it was interesting. I know I didn't. No. I'm saying what's more so interesting. This not what I'm saying. No. I'm saying take all that stuff out of it. The stuff that I find more interesting about the documentary, is the days before he got arrested, is what I'm saying. Because they're literally just walking around recording him in New York City. So so he paid, well, he didn't pay the guy. That's how 50 got the footage. But so a lot of the documentary is that footage of him before he got arrested. So you see him like on the video, like, people are releasing all this stuff about him, and you see him reaching out to the people. Like, that's what's the interesting part about it. The Cassie stuff is just to tell the story, but that's stuff that people already knew. Like, I think the new stuff in the documentary was him being recorded, like the Kanye documentary, when a person's like walking around recording him. Like, you might have known the stuff that happened with Kanye in the public eye by having a person with Kanye, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so the Diddy documentary is 4 episodes. I think is a good watch. I think it's a really good watch. So I think for me, I learned, so it's probably stuff in there that I already knew about. There's some new stuff I learned about, but what really was interesting is, like I said, the people following him around and getting that footage of him before he was being arrested. So it's like I said, it's not like anything where, obviously within the documentary there's a narrative trying to be spun, but that's the same thing when they release the Cassie video, and people, like you said, can make their judgments on, everybody does domestic violence, or that don't make you a bad person. You can make, I think you should just watch it. Like, the thing, So that's what I'm saying. No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I see. I don't see why any of that would make you not want to watch it. Okay. I'm saying take all of that out of it. That's only a small element. Okay. I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. I think you should watch it. I'll say for two reasons. The first two episodes is largely just talking about his childhood and his upbringing. I felt like all that stuff was relatively positive. Like he went to a Catholic school, like it was that stuff. Well, no, but what I'm trying to say is, like, to me, all that stuff was relatively positive. The other element about the Diddy documentary, the other element of the Diddy documentary that was interesting is, like I said, when a person is walking around New York before he got arrested, recording him, and you seeing him call his kids pulling up on him, this person releasing a lawsuit, that person releasing a lawsuit, and you seeing in real time, like, all right, one of the girls, Dawn, released a lawsuit, and he's hitting up the other person from the group like, yo, this is crazy, blah, and they on the phone, and you getting like live footage, because Diddy wanted that to be released if he didn't get arrested. So you getting like this live, like play-by-play on how Diddy was reacting to all the information about him. And within that, some of the stuff he's incriminating himself. Sometimes he's saying, oh, that's crazy, I didn't do that. Or sometimes he's saying, we settled up with this. Like, I just thought it was interesting. Like, I don't think my opinion on Diddy changed watching the documentary. I just learned a whole lot of information about different stuff or different cases where he might have got arrested and they're bringing in a prosecutor, or when they had the people that acquitted him, so they had jurors on there while they acquitted him. Like, all that stuff was interesting. Like, they talked about how the media tried to spin and tried to make it seem like, the baby oil and all that was enough for the other child. Like, all that stuff is in there. Like, I thought it was a nice documentary that you would find interesting. Oh my God. So the only thing I'll say is I know about Diddy. So what I say about this, because I'm not that into music. So seeing how people really is getting like finessed on those 360 deals was interesting. Now I know that happens because people talk about it, but hearing like a first-hand account of how you on stage, you on tour, and you ain't get no bread, like that shit is crazy. Yo, he didn't pay them niggas no money. The attorney said the contract said you gonna get fame, but not fame and fortune. I should have go watch, man. Y'all should watch it, man. Nigga. So, all right. So he will find so Diddy. So this is what I said. I said Diddy basically like DJ Khaled. Like he will find like, but the only thing is Khaled be fucking with like established niggas. But like he finding people that's like up and coming, trying to hit it, sign them. He might give them $100,000, but you're not due for no other money. So he getting paid off your records. He got you on tour, but they on the documentary like, yo, they can't afford to eat. Diddy just getting money. Like Diddy said he had the one nigga recording some song, the Justin Bieber song. The nigga said he was living with Diddy for 13 months. Like Diddy said he was gonna give him $250,000. He offered him $9,000. Yeah, like that was, but that's what I'm saying. So in the documentary, like one of the people that filed the lawsuits, like when they found him around in New York, he called him like, yo, like it's whatever, it's my lawyers versus your lawyers. Like nigga just on the phone. He just in the truck. So do you think he's responsible for the Tupac thing? See, another documentary I need somebody to make a documentary on Suge Knight. That's what I want to see. Cause I don't know any. I just know. I want to see a Suge documentary. Cause I done only really heard about Suge Knight in the element of one, what he just got arrested for, and his playing the Biggie Tupac thing. But that nigga seemed like his life was fucking crazy. That nigga said anybody. NWA. I didn't watch that. What's that called? NWA? I might watch that next. Oh, I did watch that. When the nigga got AIDS? Yeah, I did watch that. How? Oh, no. Nah, that's crazy. That nigga was a real. You can see that nigga like, yo, that nigga was a real, like, they like, Diddy was a fit. They like, Suge Knight was a real street nigga. That nigga Suge said, anybody want to get paid, don't want them dancing in your videos, come to death row. I'm saying, like, that's crazy. I will say, people like Dr. Dre though, from his label, like, them niggas got money. Like, it's really nobody from Diddy shit that really got money. You said what? Well, I'm saying either way, they somehow have made money outside of him. Like, nobody out of Bad Boy seemed like. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, Snoop. I need a girl to be true to me, know about the game, and know how it do to me. Out. Speed be abusing that nigga, bro. Bark if you need help. Why do one of y'all ask and y'all just ignore the person? Nigga done bit that nigga leg. Nigga said, stop. Yo, I should have bet on Nico Collins' longest reception, bro. What the? Damn. Damn. Nigga sound like Marcus, dog. Didn't Marcus have a beagle too? He said what? I said what? Nigga said water. Yo, are you underwater? I need a girl. That nigga Diddy said, I need a girl to be true to me, know about the game, and know how they do to me. Suka. Where did you get that from? You gotta chill. You gotta fucking chill. Speed really one of them people like with an animal activist groups. He just stepped in. So you got issues, bro. I need a girl to be true to me.
Was at the 49-yard line. It's a little interesting.
I need a girl in my life. They told Shador bust that. Yo, Ryan, you done hating on Shador now? Hanging out the window and it's about to be a Suge night. Shout out to Derrick Rose. Damn, that nigga nice. Oh fuck, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. No.
Robinhood Gold, you can instantly start earning 5% APY with highly prepared. Robinhood Gold is offering a wow.
I definitely had a different energy to it, different vibe to it.